Hello guys. So today I'm gonna guide you in my process to make the a stencil. This is the image we're gonna do today. It's Jesus Christ. The way I like to do it is by hand. I like to trace it by hand more than on the iPad. The iPad is good too. I just for some reason this works really good for me. I like the flow. I like the feel the paper. I don't know. I like it more. There's also a way to do it just with a Photoshop or with the iPad, like you make like a photocopy of it, like photocopy effect, let's say. And you just print it out and you get your stencil ready pretty much like with a few clicks. But doing it this way, for me, it's better because once you are tattooing it, you already know what are you gonna do. You already like, let's say, uh, you already have like a feeling of what is gonna happen. Like because you already did it, you it's like practicing it before, and you can adjust some things to your like, some shapes, some shades, some lights, etc. So usually you need a transfer paper. Okay, I'm using a spirit paper. This is for thermo machine, but it also works for normal. You know, you can also do it by hand. So let's do it. That's it. Okay, just make sure you cover this area so you, if you're right-handed, you don't mess your hands. Anyways, I'm probably gonna mess my hands anyways, like in this area. So I usually like to use red pen, so I know um, which area I already did or trace, but I don't know where I left my red pen. Anyways, we're gonna use this one. It's black pen. So let's go. There. And like here, I just know it's gonna be black. I also like to put a little emphasis on the lights. Okay, that's important to have that nice contrast. And again, this is just my way of doing it. I like to simplify a lot because I'm not gonna put like every little like thing, you know, like it's not my goal. Like it's nice when people do it, but it's not what I like. I like to put a little bit of my touch to it, my interpretation, let's say. It's mainly shading, realistic, if you could say it, but it has a little bit of my touch. I really like to simplify things. There we go. You see how I do like the shape. I like to mark the shape as it is. It looks really nice. Some people like to do it extra soft, like you cannot see the edges. But I find it's nice too, but I find it gives a little bit of character to the tattoo. remember, your lights are the most important part. Well, not the most important, but they give that really nice high contrast open skin effect that I like. And I'm trying to making it as simple as possible. I don't want every single tiny detail. Another advantage that I find is that when tattooing it, it's so easy to read, so clean, and you can tattoo way faster. I found out that if I do it this way, of course it might take me a few more minutes to do it by hand than if I just did it with the computer, right? But once I'm tattooing, I can save like 2 hours of tattooing because I already understand the actual tattoo. I already understand the design. I know what I did. So yeah, it's gonna take you like 20 more minutes to do a nice stencil, but you're gonna save like 2 hours of actual tattoo if you know what you're doing. So as you can see, I'm not like super like tracing every single thing, just like a rough idea. These little highlights are the ones that look super nice in a tattoo. So save them. You see this little highlight on the nose? It's key. This one, all of those. There we go. So I need to be honest, like I already did this tattoo on my friend Gabriel. So I just needed like something to show you guys, like something that I already did, so I can show you the finished product. But yeah, this is exactly what we did that day. We did it by hand. There we go. A little bit of action on the neck. I mean, there is also some disadvantages, you know, it's not like always perfect. Some of the disadvantages probably for this method is that if you forget to do one part and you forget to check it, you're screwed, you know? And like you need to be really careful and make sure you pass everywhere. On the other hand, if you do it with the Photoshop method or with an app or with Procreate or any other application that allows you to do like a photocopy effect, you will always have like the full information for the stencil. I just find it really hard to read sometimes. Like I don't understand some stuff. And I know you can adjust like the contrast and the amount of detail on each photocopy. And yeah, I like it sometimes. I like it a lot for like patterns, you know, like those mandalas or really intricacy projects, mostly patterns and geometric figures or names or something really accurate, like with straight lines. I find it really useful. But for this one, yeah, this is my favorite one. And you might be thinking, okay, but what if I need to change the size, right? Like what if I need to make it smaller? What if I need to make it bigger? Like, do I have to redo it again? Well, no. What you can do is what I do. I just take a picture of it and save it on my phone. I just make sure the picture is aligned perfectly, so it's not like in a weird perspective. Or you can just scan it, you know, on the printer, with the printer. But what I usually do is I just take a nice picture, make sure it's aligned. Like the phone has those grid lines, so it's really easy to do. So after we finish this, we just take a picture, we print it, that's it. In case we need to do it bigger or smaller. Or you can just do it directly with this paper. Here, let's take a look. There we go. The only thing with this paper is that it's really thick, so it's hard to put on the skin. That's another disadvantage. Like when you try to put it on the skin, it's hard. Like it has like those, I don't know, it's hard to fold on the skin. So yeah, maybe that's another disadvantage, but that's why we can take a picture and that's it. So as you can see, I'm just going with the flow. Yeah, I really like doing it like this because then I realize that the design is not that hard. It's just shades of gray and black and open skin. Well, of course I can say that after I've been tattooing for so many years, but basically that's it. Well, if it looks darker right now, it's because I'm using natural light. Like I'm next to a window. It just got a little bit cloudy. I don't know. I guess I'll see it at the end of the video. There we go. Yeah. It's also that like it's challenging on the hand, but it's a good way to warm up the hand. And again, when I started tattooing a few years ago, I didn't have a thermal machine, okay? So I used to do it this way. Then I used to do it only with the filter and print it directly. I'm gonna make another video showing how to do actually I'm gonna do a video and showing how to do the same stencil but with the app, you know, and that's gonna be my next video, so check it out, and then we can compare the pros and the cons of it. Almost done. Again, I'm trying to do it a little bit fast, but you take your time. Maybe grab a I don't know, a cup of coffee, some tea, any beverage you like. Do it slowly, take your time. Maybe have a little chit chat with your client. or with your friend, whoever you're gonna be spending time doing this piece with. That's what I like to do. I like to talk with the people I'm going to tattoo. It's always a new experience. You meet someone new. You never know what they do. Why are they getting this tattoo? It's really fun. If you are an introvert person, then well, probably not. I consider myself introvert, but I try to put an effort on trying to be more social sometimes. We're almost done. I think that's it. Here, some hair. Okay, the big reveal. You guys ready? I know I'm ready. Boom, that's it. We got it. That's the stencil. What do you guys think? Well, I hope this helped you a lot. And yeah, so every time I finish this, I take a picture. I never scan it. My printer doesn't have a scanner, but I just take a nice picture just to be safe, and that's it. Okay, thank you guys. See you guys on the next one.